Offs. One for the money, two for the show.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fields going to throw right away. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
On first down, Fields. And he's got the hook.
My man just like, fuck that. That's a free win. He ain't like that interception. And he wasn't trying to play defense. That's crazy. We'll take it though. Win is a win. Sure, they need to match me up with him like 4 more times, bro, so I win my Super Bowl.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Fields. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Harold Carmichael 59 yards. And the Cowboys need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They start the drive with Lynch. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That's sad, bro.
They'll run again with Lynch. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. They send a receiver here in motion right. First down, the run with Lynch. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. This carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this.
You're gonna keep bagging everybody up, you know, why not?
All runs on this drive so far. It's
don't get a heavy dose of it until your defense get wore out.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Off play action. Fields. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They snap it to Fields.
The
throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked up by Ron Woodson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Man, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
First down, it's Fields. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now a first down throw. Fields to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Moore, the man in motion. Here's Fields. Completion here to Claypool. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. That's exactly what he got done there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Aviators are an extra point away from drawing level. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Fields trying to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive. Fields hit it.
Get it. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
He will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks are starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Good shit, Ace.
Double coverage and intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Javon Curse. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for it with Allen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7. And it gets him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there hauled in by Claypool.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he'll be taken
like
down.
when you just keep backing them up, bro. It makes it so much easier for me with every.
Now Fields.
Oh my God,
He
that was a
can't
touchdown.
find a receiver, and he's
Run
brought
back.
down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Flush to his right.
Why are you? Ooh, good shit, Samuel. Oh, about to say.
First down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
Quarterback flipping over here.
22.
Throwing shit.
In this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The center receiver in motion to the right. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Escaping the pressure right. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Shit, Claypool.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Aviators have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
He's out here fresh.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deebo Samuel, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And they will get back to within 1 one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I want them to eat more clock.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about.
Oh, don't break tackles. What the fuck?
It's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. To give you an idea how
fucking A, bro.
the second half. That's just
Got stuck in a fucking animation break tackle.
If he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in. Because to me, it's like
Couldn't
throwing
get out of it.
baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
We've got a 1-score game with
2 minute
inside
warning.
of 2
Good.
minutes
Just
remaining.
gotta.
So the Cowboys in possession.
Damn.
Of the ball here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Back to throw. Fields. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It drives some people crazy to see their short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Fields.
Bro, don't swat it!
Complete. Homer, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play in this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't.
And they fucked my click on off.
It's the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Should have went to the corner. He was the closest man.
As it's a 1st down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That one goes for 24 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
All eyes on Fields.
Being chased out left.
Really, back shoulder.
He's got it for a touchdown.
Who the fuck on,
And now in
bro?
the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it.
Good shit, Hendricks.
And he is not going to reach the goal line.
Good adjustment.
They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to
bailed
the
me out
occasion,
again, right?
and they hold on to their lead. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts.
He ain't got no timeouts, so just run a play, roll game on.
They gave it an effort.
GG's.
They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside.
Do nothing fancy.
Right. They had to try it. It was their only option.
All
and
right.
now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Needed that.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have.
Dodged a bullet right there, man. Kicking that field goal was definitely the right move. Man, just trust the defense, bro. Look at them coins, baby. All right, we are in the playoffs again, fellas. Hopefully, we can chalk up 2 wins, bro. 2 fucking wins is all we need. I keep getting here, bro, and they match me up with these fucking pay-to-win teams, bro, and it's fucking just horrible. But I play smart, keep everything out in front of me. I believe my boys have a chance. Underdog, man. Got that dog in our heart. The dog inside of us, man. We want to win.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends.
It's going to be a tough fight, fellas.
Certainly 2 of the best.
It's going to be a tough one.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Pay-to-win team.
Quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has,
versus a $0 team.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's going to be a fun, interesting one, though.
And off we go from Denver. This one taken just inside the 10.
Damn, I can't. Jesus Christ. Tackle, guys.
Across the 25 to the 27.
I know you underrated out here, but we got to go and play the game.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Gets around him.
Tackle.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Lynch. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, He can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On third down, they go.
Let's go, defense.
He will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
And he missed it.
Let's go.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
I don't know. You have to show me.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Probably got to get your team to a certain overall. I don't know.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
You find out this is going to play defense. He paid for his team and don't know how to play defense. Let's fucking go. You might as well give me that fucking Richard Seymour, bro, if you ain't going to use him right.
They run again on 1st down. Lynch. He'll work his way up the middle.
I know that Trayvon Merrick isn't high. He's only an 87.
The run got 4.
He's not doing shit.
2nd and 6.
He's great, but he's not solid.
Right. Lynch up the middle. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down.
There's a weakness on that defense of yours right now.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! God damn, Seymour's fast. Holy shit. Woo!
For a touchdown. Lynch, 32 yards. And the Aviators
show this motherfucker how to run the ball.
On the board as they take the early lead. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw.
Let's fucking go. And we get ball at halftime.
And it moves the lead to 8.
And this dude paid like a lot of money for his team. And he sucks.
Especially around the goal line.
That's what I've pretty much been saying, bro. People that pay for their teams are fucking ass. They don't stand a chance against Regs players. The only thing to be saving now is their cars do be good, and if you make stupid reads, obviously, you know, they'll win their animations. But really, that's what we're gonna do all day. That weak sauce, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
Attack. That's all we're gonna do. Make her tackles.
The confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And some room to roam now.
Lynch not fast. He's good, but not fast. But he's making tackles, bro. That's all we're gonna do is make the tackle.
Before being taken down. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll run again with Lynch. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. An inside run with Lynch. And some room to work. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Tighten up.
Marshawn Lynch, 31 yards. And the Bats have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
They'll try and run
There we go.
And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I ain't gotta do shit, no.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Bro, you gotta catch that play. Hell.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A 1st down carry by Elliott. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute
no run defense. He don't even know how to match personnel.
A reminder coming up at halftime.
Can't run nickel versus everything.
From Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Again, it's Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. And this is incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Bro, you cannot be dropping that!
Hang on.
What the fuck?
Certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Fields. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And now a throw on 1st down there.
But it's a better pass again. You gotta throw a better ball than that, man.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him
gotta throw a better ball than that
before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Moore, the man in motion. To the air again, Fields. And he rifles one incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right.
That's an incomplete pass, Madden. Come on now.
Shot right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
What partner they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield.
Tuck roll.
No receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He's got the connection to Cooper. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Kill Claypool for dropping that damn pass, bro. Could have sealed the game early.
A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys
that shit to the outside. It was a touchdown.
Regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that
design perfectly. You just got to get it outside.
Find a way to take control of this ball
All the
game
blocks.
one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Give to Lynch for the
Back, that's a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Turn around, bro!
It's intercepted. And
You're open!
Take over at the 39-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go.
You're gonna fucking cheat in this game. I see it right now.
Wanting to get out there and get going, and that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's caught. Cooper. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? That That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dave Casper, 35 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
In motion comes the tight end left. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd and 9, Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Good user.
Got him in, complete.
You want to leave him one-on-one? You want to drop that safety? Fine, I'll take it.
52 yards. And the Aviators are an extra point away from tying.
Got that deep end elite too. Don't leave him one-on-one.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. They'll try and run it in.
Oh, he ducked under. Good shit.
So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken
Wait, London Bridges with him.
here in the 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. Well, now how about this return?
Get him, baby. That's all we got to do.
Start up past the 30.
Best block shedders on the field.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered.
Good shit.
Time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and
This is like the dumbest offensive play I've ever seen, bro. Like, who fucking plays goal line every play?
To make the play behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends,
Definitely gonna
extra
botch you.
beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in, finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline, Nelson Aguilar.
Just go on purpose so I can get the last drive.
73 yards. And the Bats answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They're going to try and run.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The defense gonna stand up for me when I need him to.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Bro, like what the? How is that a crossbody throw? Like the fuck, man?
And a super return is
I have the fucking tight end wide open standing there.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half.
Damn, cheat me now.
And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
There we go!
Look at this. They get the turnover.
Let's go, Woodson.
It's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
He's got like an inside shade. I've seen it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get him some. We're gonna give him that special. You got a special route for that.
Significantly, and the guys who play in the second and third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that, and they know they don't have
Special
nearly
little
as much space to cover. And they're
route for that, my guy.
Back towards the middle.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson, and he will take
It was open
this
too.
one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. And I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the
Not getting 2-point conversions on him, bro. Just give up. Just take it to 2 point.
Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few
Alright, so I know how to stop that inside shade. I got a route specifically for it. I just gotta cut it short.
Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Rolling to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do
I
it.
start off so good in this game as Chiefs, bro.
And they will take over.
I just don't understand. I had that route too. I'm probably gonna have to keep that in there. It just when they blitz, bro, I don't know. I need a block like that tight end or something. Cause I need time for it to develop. Sucks losing the playoffs. Like every time they match me up with a fucking God squad, I can't make this shit up. As if making it to the playoffs ain't hard enough. Then they match me up with teams they know I'm not gonna beat. You got a pack, so I'm gonna see if I can get a Culpepper, bro. I can get some throw under pressure relief. Either him or give me a tight end. If I can get that Ditka, that'll give me some help immediately. So I'm either looking for a Culpepper or a Mike Ditka. So let's see. First, I want to get Culpepper leveled up. So can't afford the 91. I just need the 88 Culpepper. Slowly but surely upgrading, man. Because he's shown me some flashes when I run that. When Fields can't make the plays, bro, because he be getting under pressure, bro. I put Culpepper in there, he can make those throws, even while the stick's rattling. So definitely wanted to make sure that I upgraded my backup quarterback. Now that he's going to be at 88, I can put him in without no regrets, you know. He's not gonna be faster than my guy just yet. Still gotta get the 90 and the 92. It's gonna be a process. You got that 1 AP Fearless. That set feet lead might be nice. Because he already got good throw under pressure. I might not need Fearless. Even though it's 1 AP, that set feet lead, nice. Let's see, let me compare and contrast. Let me see who I have to have as my starter. Don't get me wrong, I like Fields. Speed differential is 2. The throw power is now the same. The accuracy is just slightly favoring Fields with that under pressure. Favoring Culpepper on the run, favors Fields and play action. So that next Dante Carr I get, he's gonna be the upgrade. So we slowly but surely getting them up there, fellas. Slowly but surely. Like I said, now the only thing I gotta worry about is getting that Mike Ditka, so that I have my 2 fullback tight ends that I want to use. Back to the drawing board, fellas. You know we got the defense. Defense been making plays for us. Just, you know, they keep matching us up with those God squads. Offense kind of stalls. It sucks. It really does. We'll have a good first half, and then the bullshit starts happening. Motherfuckers already got Richard Seymour and shit. Like, damn, bro. I'd love to have that Richard Seymour. That motherfucker was fast, too.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon
All right.
Gunn.
That's the draw board, folks. They get it. It's going to be a tough challenge. They're going to match us up with some tough teams.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top.
We just got to do what we do best.
The way the game is played,
just win, baby.
All the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds.
Good cheap shot. Good cheap shot.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by Andre Reed. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Oh, now he's
That's why I wanted Woodson over there, bro. Perfect. Perfect.
Without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've
perfectly executed.
Sidelines and regroup a little bit.
I like how that flat zone KO activated, got him there faster.
Here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Moore, the man in motion.
Bro.
That flag accepted.
It does not take that long for, like, bro, what's up with the clock, man?
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Don't run into the zone. God damn, cut up field.
Defenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
It is certainly becoming
this is why we did what we did right here.
A hit like that, the defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw.
Yes.
It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler, Steve Atwater. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Had to take on the block.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring
So I
us
can
to
get blocked
the
in the
end
back.
of the first quarter. No score after one
Free up
on EA
space
Sports.
for my other guy to make the tackle.
Third and long, it's Herbert, and that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely
Please
have to
go
like
for
how
it.
this defense
Oh,
has played thus
fuck.
far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Wanted him to go for it. I get the ball right there.
Down
He
here,
can
Sam
score
Horton
position.
on to kick it away. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught.
Thank you.
And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first
Dumbass,
down.
listen to me.
Without even asking, without
I told him to please go for it.
You were not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Trucks over him. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd and 9. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
We'll stay weak box in the nickel, bro. I do not mind running.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They try again with Lynch. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And his kick here is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He's got the man complete. And he has was a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert. That ball is caught. It's Andre Reed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals. The combined output in half number 1 could be first touchdown wins. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the 1st half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On 2nd down, Culpepper. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. There. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
I threw it to him. I had the other one open.
Steve Atwater with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clip from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And oh, it's blocked. And all the defense has it. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. 30, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, Lynch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
They go up the middle with Lynch. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 50, here's Fields. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. On the handoff, Lynch. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
You gotta reach, bro.
Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. His throw incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Here's Sam Martin now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete. And look at this, another fake. And this is caught. A beautiful fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now Herbert. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Herbert. Outside the layup. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mixon will try the right side. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
GG's.
Scooped up, and he's into the clear. He's at the 50.
Way to win a game, my boys.
He's at the 30.
Defense.
10, 5. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown, and a field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kick. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Way to fucking come out and play, defense. I fucking swear I was not supposed to win this game. But the block kick saved us, bro. That's pretty much how we won the game. We got 9 points off of block kicks, and then we kicked the field goal. Can't make this shit up. Good fucking shit. Shout outs to Beast Mode for goddamn getting me in field goal range. Woo! Needed that. On to the next. Yeah, man. See, well, if I can get a faster guy, you know, for safety, like if I can get Charles Woodson, bro, Charles Woodson will be blocking this shit for me. But we'll take what we got for it. That's the way to finish that game, though. Look at them. Look at that field pass level up. Block them kicks and you level up on them ass. Damn, we got banked. That's 23,000 coins. Got the pick artist. Got a game day pack. Let's see what they gave us in this. Didn't really give me anything. Most of that would just be putting packs. Level up, bro. That was the first win. Ah, we needed that. That was clutch, bro. How many times y'all ever see the game won on just special teams, bro? Like, that was wild. Special teams defense. I couldn't do something, man. Atwater was goddamn everywhere, bro. It's tough throwing on them middle users, man, because they get a good player in the middle, bro. He gonna be covering like 2-3 routes. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You gotta catch him slipping. All right, I'm gonna take a breather after this. Let my PlayStation cool down, and then for like 30 minutes or so, then we'll boot back up.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by.
The last thing I want to do is be in a playoff game with my shit overdue.
The game is played.
And then I take a loss, so that shit would just fucking suck.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play fake. Murray steps away.
Good fucking shit, sucks.
He's taken down.
Let's go.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Murray off play action. On the move to his left. This is Chase Claypool.
I didn't really have a choice. I seen the post opening up. I should have took the post.
Defensively, that was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Oh, man, yo, that should be an illegal pick, bro. Nothing I can do. I couldn't turn it around. I know what I should have did. I should have called it cover 1 hole.
And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Blocked. The defense has it.
Go.
Grass here, middle of the field. The 30.
Well, my special teams be showing up for me.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either.
It's stinky back there, bro. Just imagine if I get Deion Sanders. It's me up there. My stick works next to none.
Covering it. It's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now a first down throw, Fields. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Right here, bro.
The open man, it's DJ Moore. So the completion good
Is that
for
right?
6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Is that right?
Moore, the man in motion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st down, it's Fields. Looking for the out route. He's
bro. What the hell?
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Josh Allen coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. 3rd and long. It's Fields. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now they send a man in motion right. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Inside give to Elliott. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Murray to air it out again. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Here's Bass now to send it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Fields on first down. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he wisely will throw that one away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
To throw again on second down. Fields steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll lose yardage.
Wow, that's interesting. I'll take it though. Fuck it. My defense is right. Just gotta get better on offense now. Seem like those inside shades, bro, they're tough. If you want to put 6-9 AP on your DBs or whatever, 6 AP on your DPs for it. I don't know, man. Because you got to be able to stop the run. Because you got to get a 6 AP, 246. I need like 8 AP for stopping the fucking run.
Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins.
Unless you can get those inside shades for 2 AP.
Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long
especially
periods
when
of
you're
time.
like a deep 1 AP, 2 1 AP, then deep inside zones and using it for outside quarters. Get their routes go inside.
If he's not on
It
the top
should
of his game,
contribute.
your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Good pick.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back.
Nowhere for Fields to turn.
You ain't gonna let me fucking take off through that gap?
They'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Fields.
Now he's not gonna block, he's just gonna let him shit.
Deacon Jones, his second sack of the night. Someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He
all right, Madden.
Good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
And now maybe they want
they don't give you enough time. Fuck.
We'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away.
You gotta pass contain, bro. Contain should not be rushing over there.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
What the?
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, because everybody.
Bro, hey, killing me with his time.
Call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap or
right
get a
where I
timeout call if you have one.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 3rd down, Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
Please go, Morris. I need the ball right there.
Play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have the Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Looking to throw.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 19.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
2nd and 8 coming up.
They're going to look nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Shit.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Back to throw.
And
Good fucking shit.
The contact well timed there, and now
he came right back to that play when I stopped that shit earlier.
Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down.
Same adjustments.
DJ Moore is back deep waiting for it.
Come on, let it go, let it go, let it go.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
Now we got a lead blocker. Hell it! Let's fucking go! Good shit! Needed that.
Deebo Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bats post the first points of the ball.
Fucking needed that. Let's go.
Here in this 2nd quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole
Now we in there,
thing.
baby. Good fucking shit.
That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Can we beat another stacked team?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
A short kick taken at the 18. And able to take it past the 25
go defense.
and up to the 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Let's go!
Throw for Claypool is intercepted. 1:58
Fucking go.
play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Fields escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
It's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Fields trying to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well,
2 possession game. We are at
two PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like
I ain't gonna lie, man. My defense was legit.
When they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too
Oh, good shit. What's in?
Not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Oh, let's go, Hayes.
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
He out of there. Good fucking defense, baby. I'm gonna teach y'all something too. Y'all watching, man. You've been following the channel long enough. I need to give this tip. You know, oftentimes I say when you're in zone, when you user adjust to zone, the zone defender will play the ball as soon as the ball is thrown. From the time the quarterback throws it or they press the button to throw it, that defender automatically just plays the ball, right? Now, I'm going to give you an advanced tip that I use. Now, you can cash out me or whatever, because this is going to be, it's going to help your defense so much, all right? What I like to do in certain situations that I've been experimenting with, like let's say I'm in a spread 2x2, okay? What I'm going to do, I know they're not going to be able to throw it deep to the far side of the field. I know that they're not going to, and if they do, they're trying to run something crossing over to that side. If you're on a left hash, right hash, let's say they're on the left hash and they want to throw it to the right hash, whatever, make sure that field side you run a cover 2, you put a cloud flat in the deep half over there. Okay? For the short side of the field, you can go with cover 3. Put a third outside and put a third middle. Let that safety play the third middle. Now that's one way you can do your drop zone adjustments. If you're dealing with situations where they're in bunch sets and they like to run crossers, usually what I'll do is I'll do quarter, because I know that inside quarter is going to play the number 3 crossing. I don't have to worry about it. So in my adjustments for bunch, any type of bunch is going to be quarter, and then I might have like a cloud and a third, or a cloud and a hook curl or something on that other side, or a cloud and just let them be in a man. And that's pretty much the adjustments that you need. Now, other than that, I think that's pretty much going to cover it. Like, sometimes I'll put an outside third on there. Like that play that I just got that pick on, I put an outside third. You saw how aggressive he was when that ball went to the flat. He just went straight to it. I'm probably going to change something. Like, I'm probably going to just let both of my DBs rock the X factors, bro, because when they were getting in the zone. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can do something. Like I might take it off of Merrick because they're not gonna target Merrick if he's in his zone anyway. But these corners are all over the field. I think I gave him universal coverage, but see, he got that flat zone KO. And the other one I got. See, I gotta put Harrison Smith. He got reinforcement. So if I'm dealing with a runner, I'm gonna use reinforcement. And T. Suggs would be useful against a runner too. I think Keanu Neal got some stuff I have put out my way on him. If I'm not mistaken, it'd be like cheap. If I just really want to. He has a 2 AP out my way, so I could invest 2 AP in him on that. Give him a reinforcement. I mean, he got that deflator, but I don't feel like that shit's useful for real. Not in like, maybe in regs it can be. Because it might you deflate someone else, or you're just going to basically take one superstar player out and bring another one in, you know? So it's not like it's necessarily going to be the greatest. I know he's not fast, but he can tackle and he can definitely hit. Having 2 out my way safeties would be good, because then I can just sub him in if I'm playing like a runner, like when I'm going up against some goal liners. But do I want to invest 2 AP in it? That's the question. Gotta see what I'm committing to the run. I gave Devin White lurker. He has 1 AP lurker. Hendricks got lurker, but and it's just that it's like a bunch of 93 cards and shit. So I mean, it's like Hendricks might not be able to lurk as good as he used to. I'm trying to see. I want that to put 2 AP in the inside zone, inside stuff. Watt really doesn't have anything that I can use. He has the under pressure. I don't know if there's. He can get out my way, but if he's lined up on the D spot, that shit's gonna be useless. I'm not gonna waste 3 AP on the goal line. I don't know. I just need him for that blitz. And under pressure helps. I don't know, fellas. I don't know. Trying to see where we can make an upgrade somewhere. I can put that ability on T Suggs, but it costs 3 AP. So where am I going to waste the 3 AP? I think, as far as X factors, I think I'm going to go with 2 corners and 1 safety. I think that'll be the best thing. That way, because Harrison been making plays for me, I ain't going to lie. The 2 corners. I got to activate him, so in order for me to do that, I need to deactivate him. Let him be in there. And then we just let him do his thing. Because he's going to get his. I think that's going to be our setup, fellas. So we got 2 universal coverage outside corners and a reinforcement safety to help out with the run. I think that'll be good. Hopefully I don't overheat, bro. Like, this would suck. I mean, it really would suck if I was like going to play out for a Super Bowl game. I'm going to try to get 1 more in before we take a breather. Let my baby rest. Oh, she getting hot. Come on, buddy. Cool down. You got the fan blowing on you. Come on. Just 1 more game. 1 more game. 1 more game, baby. 1 more. 1 more. Don't overheat. Don't overheat, baby. There we go. All right.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk
Another
about
stacked team.
storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
Hey, I be just crossing my fingers, bro. Just really my mode be switching up. I be like, yeah. I be hyped, man. My defense be making me want to keep going. Be like, bro, we got you, coach. We'll actually start all I did.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space.
Yeah, you keep saying, I keep saying that too.
He always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
James. And he'll be brought down
Harrison
right around the
Smith
37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. James has got it, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Make sure you got that corner over there. Make sure you can tackle.
Backs about the ability to catch the ball. Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
And then Casper, friendly ghost game. Make sure we tackle him, we good.
Trying to cover them, but they also
Make him right on his drive.
downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Fitzpatrick throwing complete, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you
good D.
Right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
4th down, Fitzpatrick.
No, left him open.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dave Casper, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score.
Listen. I don't know, man. I mean, he did play. I ended up getting to Quentin Nelson.
Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Like I had to do something for that offensive line, the way some of these defensive lines are getting.
Out there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to
Talk
see
about it, bro. Why you gotta
goes
hit me
back
like
in the
that?
opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form
That's
tackle
always
right
AP
there?
in the secondary.
The ball carrier, and down he goes.
They start the drive with Lynch.
He did nothing for the box.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so
Here
be it.
comes
The main goal,
Let's see
get a
what he
couple of
has.
first downs, run some plays,
Mid
run some
zone,
clock,
deep zone,
allow their defense to get a chance
lurker,
to catch their breath, settle
enforcer,
down,
speedster,
and relax
pick
a little bit
artist.
after they just gave up a score.
Yeah.
They'll send a receiver in motion.
So he's a zone player.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
We got to play
Good
man.
job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they
He got his AP spin on zone and he's playing
What
man.
it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted.
That just kills his AP usage right there.
Sure they didn't get there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 1st down, the run with Lynch. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 5 now. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
It's like my only complaint is to contain in this game.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Fields now to throw.
High pass, touch pass.
But it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
I'm probably just going to run the ball around. He don't have no run
This is a
defense.
situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. He finds his man complete. It's James. And he'll go out of bounds. Falcons in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the Falcons are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
Bro, he wouldn't let me react to it.
Falcon touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 8 yards out, and the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Fitzpatrick going to throw for it.
Not letting me react. He's going to kill him. I change the direction.
And it pushes him out to a 15-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
All I got to do is pump fake.
Hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
That's how you stop that shit. Okay. All right, so to stop the contain from being aggressive, just pump fake. That way you got all day.
Game there of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Field throw pulled in by
That's how we'll deal with that contain.
Work this across midfield to the 48. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 3rd and 2, Fields.
That's how you stop the contain, fellas. I think we own this something. Big boy tip right there.
The Falcons 37. And now we won't see a play on
Make them stop playing contain.
Instead, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
You gotta catch that, bro.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Fields.
That's just clutch.
He's got a man complete.
That's how we avoid the contain.
3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. this one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Oh, he fakes a spike. Eluding the pressure right.
Bro, you got to catch that.
We're down to 8 seconds now.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch.
Well, I got an 18-yard play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Trying to fit it into more, but it's intercepted.
So did that to the wide side.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Malik Hooker, too.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. And
so
now
Lester
is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this
Defense
first
gonna be
half.
all fine. Now I just gotta kind of incorporate this pump fake into my game plan.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now make them stop playing contain.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
Nah.
This fielded right at
Losing,
the goal line.
you learn from losing.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
No, you got to pick that block up, bro.
He's taken down. Haloti Ngata able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Under pressure, they got him again. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Oh, Culpepper with the clutch.
What a catch. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
I think Culpepper will be better. He is a better throw under pressure rating.
Inside the 40
I said I wanted to make sure I leveled him up.
He'll look to throw.
I tried to pump fake, and then it was a slow reaction.
By Ted Hendricks. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fitzpatrick. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. On the ground, it's James. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's James. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Thank God it's not a playoff game for him.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run it with James. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The run defense is stout.
I know that old expression. It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Could he?
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
They could just play defense, bro, and win the game. It'll be all right.
And as a result, possession switches hands.
Gotta start using more formations.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. He's got Claypool. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Fields. He's got Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Throwing again is Fields. And that'll be
why are you dropping the ball, man?
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On play action, Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there. 51 yards. Defense blitzed, but they picked it up pretty well.
Allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make a nice...
Oh my God, bro. Come on now.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields. Back of the end zone. Could he get it?
You're not gonna put both feet in.
It's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Bro, but I'm going to have to add that as my third offensive formation.
You know, what do your analytics tell you about going
Seems
forward
pretty
here?
good.
I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle.
Yeah, so I got my 3rd formation. I'm going to have to go to practice mode.
Well, as we knew, even
See which audibles I need. I know I can use gun blanks.
Their chances of getting that done, slim and
First tight
none.
end.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On first down, it's James. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Holding edge down, bro. The 43 rushing. I can get content with
Time runs out.
that. Being that he was spamming runs.
Falcons, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire.
I ain't mad. It wasn't a playoff game, but we did learn something that I'm gonna start using that spread versus that formation. It was definitely chunking. So if I play 3-3-5 users, it's only 1 loss. We good. I'm actually gonna back out for now right now, and we're gonna kind of look and see what we can use. And I'm probably gonna have to write it down so I memorize it. I normally don't run a lot of spread sets, but I did see some stuff that I liked in there. It had some spacing with the crosser. You know, the crossers are usually good. And then it has that backside dig that I like to run with the crossers. So, just kind of go into playbook real quick and see what I have in there and what I could be running in there so I'll know the spread. Is it trips or doubles? This is doubles. So it's like slot cross. You have the corner strike. Let's kind of look at everything that I would use in this formation. Obviously the slot cross is goated. That dagger, I think that dagger is good because that X route is a delay. And it opens up the dig route as the primary read. Just trying to see what would I use. You got your cover 4 beater with the shark wheel. That should be quarters. Because quarters, it'll take the number 3. Or it's going to take the first thing it crosses. Trying to see. I like the slot cross. got a valuable flood option. So if you're doing like mid out, elite or whatever, or deep out elite, it has a screenplay that I could use instead of using the cell. Select screen, slot. I can go at RPO zone. Screen slide RPO zone. Play action. And flood. I'm gonna probably start using that on the way to the playoffs, fellas. Like I said, I'm gonna let my PlayStation cool off, cause my baby heated. Alright? I don't wanna go into a game and get the stream just get sniped off. Alright? So let me give about 30 minutes and we'll come back and we'll finish this playoff run.